The woofler's already loaded.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Lego Part 2. It took me a while to come up with that particular title, let me tell you. Obviously, you may want to check your audio settings. I've been playing some more, so it may be a little louder than in the past, because I'm fucking around. And what's up, everybody? Chipmunk, what is up? Yes, the woofler is loaded, and Miss Liz Edwards, the first woofle will be, well, the woofle will be a thermo woofle here shortly. And what's going on, everybody else? Christian, the Kevin Harold is here. Lori's here. Just me. What's going on? Jamie Mickle. T Prophet. The early crew is in. Joe Russ. Gas Smasher. Phil in the kitchen. And Franco are here. Let's see. There's Rifleman Peter Harkins. Herbert Trowels Fancy. What is going on? And there's Zapped Osborne. Everybody's. We got my usuals are here. What's up, everybody? So we got probably 2 to 3 hours left on the Perseverance here. About how many pages we got left? About 75, 80 pages. What's up, Rob? Craig, welcome. Master Wolfus, what up? Let's see. Let's get to our first toast. Then we'll get to a woofle. And actually, our first toast is going to be to finding a new microphone mount. Now, our first toast is also a bit of space news. So our little buddy here that we put together already, went 4 days ago, went on its 59th flight for a record height of 66 feet or 20 meters. So they're still setting records with this 54 flights after it was supposed to have been finished. And at this point, the Ingenuity is such a critical part as a scout that they are just, it's a game changer up there for something that was only supposed to be around for a few weeks and 5 trips. So we have the rest of it here. But yeah, we'll do a toast again to the Mars program and to the Ingenuity for still kicking ass, taking names, and making records. So cheers. Yes, Rob, that is fine. You can watch in bed. Sorry you're not feeling well. All right. The old vape here, and then we'll do a thermo woofle. Yeah, actually, the Lego cam is the regular woofle cam, just kind of literally hanging off of a speaker. So the the Verto woofles will return Saturday. I may also have a better camera Saturday. I'm going to try Droid Cam OBS and try my HTC U11 that's sitting around doing nothing. I'm going to see how that looks as a webcam, and if it just doesn't do it better than the 930, which I can't imagine it wouldn't. But worst comes to worst, I can also use the S21 Plus as a webcam. So I think I'm probably going to try that next Sublink Matty Gaming. But yeah, I think I'm going to try that on the Saturday stream. We'll see if we can do a camera upgrade, because this isn't bad, but it ain't good either. You know what I mean? So let's do a one more toast. Well, one more cheers. You know, cheers to you, cheers to everybody. I'm going to hit my vape here. And Christian Harold, don't worry. Oh, good lord. Sorry. My fingernail found the spring. Jesus. Wang. That's a super drink. God. But, Christian, when, Saturday when I have the new camera set up, I'll have this one as well, and I'll let y'all decide, which one you prefer. But I think the cell phone's gonna win it. But we'll see. All right, let's rock a thermo woofle. If you're new here, we play with fire on the channel because that's kind of what we do. But everything above me has been sprayed with fireproofing spray. Well, fire-resistant spray. And you always check anyway. And the flames don't actually hit the ceiling, really, but yeah, it's whatever. So we're going to play a fire for a minute, and then we'll finish putting our Legos together. Oh, wait. Just in case you are new here. Well, I'll show you the woofler after we blow it up. Let's see. There. Oh. And one more. Big one. That's what we do. Ah, peas when I burn. Fire is fun when under enough control. Oh yeah, and I'll show you the woofler in case you've never seen one of these crazy things before. This is a 3D printed thing originally designed by Big Clive. And then I went ahead and just fucking nerded out on it and kind of did a little bit of improvements here and there. Like, it doesn't leak down the tube anymore, but it still overflows a little bit. But I have a way to get around that too. On the, like, version 6 or whatever I got going on. Looked like an Olympic torch. Yes, fire good. Yes, Rifleman. And yes, Osborne. Let's see, Woofle Cam. Alright. I'll have another sip of coffee and not hit the microphone. Haha. And yeah, if you're new here, I belch a lot. It's kind of what I do. All right, let's switch over to the Lego cam. I don't know why there's this weird dark spot here. It wasn't there last time, but that's whatever. I do want to mess around with the lights a little bit. It turns out my parents have stuff to do this weekend, so they'll be coming over next weekend, which means this weekend, there won't be a Sunday stream. I am going to have to regulate like one weekend stream, you know what I mean? Because I need a day to do stuff, so I'll stream on Saturday and I'll stream probably next Wednesday. I'll probably just do like Saturdays and like every other Wednesday or something like that. Because I was originally going to do every other Saturday, but I think I'd rather just do every Saturday and do gaming stuff every other, like Wednesday maybe. All right. But anyway, yeah, there's that. The parents stream. No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not putting Scruff Pop online. My dad's funny with technology. Many years ago. So this is not bag 2. This is the leftovers of bag 3. Many years ago, I got my dad a modded Xbox 360. Well, I built him a modded Xbox 360 with a shitload of games on a big-ass hard drive, yada yada. And right. Gave that for Christmas, showed him how to play some of the games, and next thing you know, my stepmom's calling me like 4 or 5 days later going, your father keeps calling out of work so he can play his video games. I'm like, yeah, that's where I got it from. All right, that explains a lot. So he has fun with technology, that's for sure. So this is how far we got last time. I assume we'll be adding wheels and such soon. We do have moving things here. Where is it? Which one is that doing? That's that one. Oh, okay. I was going the wrong way. So if you do this one, there you can kind of see it out the front. That'll be for something. And this other one turns that gear right there, that insanely out of focus gear. I have autofocus turned off because it just fucking yo-yos. It's any problem with this camera. But yeah, so that's where we're at now. Easy. All right. So let's see. Our next, we stopped once we added these, why is that popped off? After we added these linkage rods, like suspension linkage. So we shall start at step 294 on page 185. Oh, and I did look to see how Scott Manley managed to put this together in 5 hours. So I pulled up his video, and it was actually 4 hours that he got it done in. But I realized it's because when he was going, he was just going. Sorry, I'm moving the mic a little bit. He was just going and snapping and doing his thing while he was chatting, whereas I'm kind of like showing you what we're grabbing and almost tutorial-y style, so that's why mine's taking so long. Which I guess, you know what? Is chat going on the lower monitor too? Ooh, yeah, you know what? That's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. Christian Harold popping out chat. Ding. Live chat. Alright, there we go. Where is the picture in picture? That's weird. Hold on. Wow, like that whole fucking camera's gone. Hold on. Oh, that's because I was messing with the crop thing. I could not get it to add correctly. Video capture add C930. Okay. We'll just have the big picture in picture. I don't think the crop is still there, is it? Oh, it is still there, isn't it? Oh, look at that. The crop's still there. Holy shit. All right. Yeah, cool. All right. We'll put that up in the dark corner just to fucking adjust this image a little bit more while we're here. A little more Lego, a little less crotch. Put chat there. Sorry, folks. Just getting everything sorted out again real quick. Yeah, that should work. There we go. I got mom. Now I'm in the upper corner. Since it's kind of dark up there. And now I want more coffee. We'll get there. We'll start building this. Promise. So yeah, Scott Manley, when he was doing his thing, he was just kind of doing a chill and chat while he happened to be putting Legos together, which is cool. All right, we need one of these weird lightsaber axle looking things. It kind of looks like it's got a collared axle. I think that's what I was calling them on the last stream. axle, a light gray spacer. That, got that. And 2 light gray changer, divider, differential looking thingy. Okay, let's see. Put that on there. Put this little spacer blicky right here. This guy on this side. That's all. Oh, that's all floppy. Oh no, it's a pretty snug fit. Okay. Oh, I skipped a step to 293. Dear Lord, how unscientific of me. We need an elbow and a thingy. And doink. What was that? Oh, that was one of these. Alright. Sue. Alright, next page. We need one of these. Light gray short axle, dark gray L, and a long blue. Put that one halfway in. Center up. Let me know if the focus needs to be tweaked at all. It's 420. Oh shit. Yes, yes it is. Thank you, Boykmatic. Yes, 420. So, oh yeah, you're over here. So I'm gonna double fist the vapes real quick. There's one. Oh yeah. Goddamn. I am gonna get a. I think I have a really big mouse pad downstairs that will cover a much larger swath of real estate over here. Cause like, if I set this down right here, you obviously hear that. But if I stick it on the mouse pad that's 1 inch away, I mean, you still hear it, but it's not as like that. That was the other thing I ran into. It is definitely 420 in 2 places. That's why you take 2 hits. All right. Let's see here. So we got this, and they want this to go. Ah, okay. That. Yep. 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 Okay. That, and then lock it together with the blue. And now we need a 5er and 4 long blues. Yes, you did, Christian. And I realized that since I actually have a bigger mouse pad, I need to just figure out where the hell I put it. All right, stick all these in color first. Ooh, ooh. Where's that? Damn. Oof. Wow. Well, that's a runner there. Good Lord. All right. Oh, now my chair's all out of position and shit. There we go. Alright, hold that like that and like that. And the first 2. Lock it in. Yep, all the way down. All the way down. Alright, we need one of them flat-ended axle thingies. There's one. And one of those weird 3-way turny bits. Hold this like that. It goes through there. This goes here. And nothing's exploded yet, Sparky. But we're just beginning, so you never know. This fiver and an L piece. Let's see, that L piece caps this off. And that L piece caps that off. And oh, now we do this 4 times, apparently. So now we have the spinny thing that we need to make 4 of. So go back. That's kind of like adding extra pages incognito. Why don't we assembly line this then? I need 4 of them. This here, this here, and that there. And that goes into there. Alright, another one. Another one. Put that anywhere. That, and right there. And there. Here. Last one of those. And the gray thingy. Make sure that is fully seated. There we go. Okay. And that there. 3 of those. Short gray L. Alright. That goes like that. And that goes like that. One more. Boom, boom. Peter Paul. I guess this is almost ASMR or something. Right. Yep. Okay, that stays out. How's my health and dexterity working optimally? My health today is pretty normal, pretty average. My fingers aren't all crampy like they were Saturday, so that also helps. Wasn't a horrible day at work, even though I had to repair something I had repaired last week, and someone blew the goddamn thing up again, the exact same way last week, after I fixed it. Boom. That's always annoying when you gotta fix the same thing twice and it's not your fault. But besides that, it wasn't a bad day. I was down at McCormick's in the morning, working on one of their turret trucks, which is a forklift that you sit in what's basically a fighter plane setup. Like you are in a car seat. Your hands are sitting on 2 extremely multifunction joysticks that turn and also have functions and buttons across the top. And when you go up, or when you press up, you go up with it on, like, you know, your typical forklift mast. But also attached to the front, in front of you, is another mini mast that can also move up and down 9 feet, about 9 feet 3 inches, which I'm guessing is probably something in metric. But I got to work on that. Those aren't too bad to work on. They're just overly complicated, but it works. Yeah, they're about $500,000 a piece. Like they cost almost as much as something that unloads fucking like ships and like down at the ports, the big top loaders. Like top loaders are around 550, 600, and that was a couple years ago. So this thing's almost as this thing which picks up 3,000 pounds, 4,000 pounds, cost almost as much as something built to pick up 120,000 pounds. It's just so complicated. But it's a very specialized piece for very like specific applications. Like there's only I think 16 in our territory. Whereas like a typical forklift there's tens of thousands. But I am one of 3 people in the area trained to work on them. And the third person doesn't work on them because he's fucking afraid of them. Because he doesn't want to look like a dumbass when he doesn't know how to fix one. Did I say that? Yeah, I did. Anyway. Alright, now let's cap these off. That used up a lot of the pieces. That's cool. No, he won't be watching. Shake the mice so we don't time out. All right, we got 4 of these thingies. Sounds like a time to take a drink of coffee. What you looking for in a laptop there, Chippy? I try not to buy laptops because I always spend like thousands of dollars. But that's why I only buy a laptop like every 5 or 6 years. Actually, I had last laptop I like bought was in 2016, and I still use that. Like I can still game on that thing. So it's got dual GTX 980Ms with a total of 16 gigs of video memory. I can still play modern games on that hog. All right, what the hell are we doing here? Oh, this is for steering. Okay. Let's see. Let me move these loose pieces back. We're going to need the 4-way gyroscope looking thingies. Trying to keep anything from going under the monitor again. There's the other one. All right. So, what are we doing here? Alright, so we hold it like this. We hold it like that. Alright. So this axle goes through the outer hole, and you thread a 4-way in there that meshes with the existing 4-way thingy. Technical terms here, people. Ooh, shit. Is this yeah, okay, you actually have to line up the 4 ways. Okay. There we go. Alright. And it wants them all with this back, it wants them all like out, like 45 degrees. All right, so that's 45 degrees. I use it for configuring access points and lands. And maybe Discord. I would go for a tough book, but I believe they're considering enough. For work, I have a Panasonic CF53 tough book. It is old. It is falling apart. It is missing pieces. It has been dropped from heights that it should not have been dropped from. And that thing is still kicking. So I think that's a 2016 machine as well. Alright, there's those two. Oh, wow. Sorry. Jesus. Yeah, that was the Rover hitting it, not me, so I guess I'll drink to that. I feel like I need to get, like, handlebar foam padding for my entire microphone setup. Okay, that's lined up there. Booyah. 45 degrees. Noise. Try not to hit the microphone. Noise. Alright. And last one. Alright. Yeah. Oh. No, hold on. I derped that one up. I need an axle to push out an axle. I need a pen. That'll work. There we go. Put this one in backwards. And now we're good to go. All right. So she's got feet. Cool. All right. And next we are starting with wheels. All right. I guess we're slapping the wheels on. Set these down on the book so they're not banging on the desk. And there's some like cables and stuff in there still. We'll set those on the side. All right, let's give her legs. Well, let's give her some shoes, I guess I should say. Yep, fully seated. All right. Let me see if this can stand up while I'm doing this. All right, we got feet. Do this without hitting the mic. All right. Nice. All right, let's see what this... Ugh, good lord. Just clobber the fucking microphone. Alright, you can see the wheels too. Let's see what we can do here. Oop. Pulled the knob off. That way. Oh, nice. Alright, that's cool. It's kind of all over the place. There we go. That kind of locks it into a direction, I guess. Oh, that just locks it. Okay, that's like park. Yeah, okay, that's park. So, like, all the wheels are just kind of locked in. Okay. And then that would be drive and then steering. Oh, gotcha. Nice. Let me see. I don't know if you can see what I mean by park. Let me turn this baby over without clobbering the mic. Come on. Oh, come on. Ow, ow. So, like... it just doesn't want to work. Everything's at a weird angle. Here, let's see. You should be able to see it like this. Yeah, there you go. You can see that. So if you look at these wheels, it's doing obviously the same on the other side. So that's park. And then, like, you got drive for actually turning. That's cool. All right. Bit of advice for anyone going from safety boots to safety trainers. Get them a size and a half bigger. All right. Oh, good coffee. All right. Now it goes through and demonstrates what, what I was just following. Take it back. That's park or spin. I guess park or spin. All right, now we get to build more stuff. 4 thingies with this, with our leftovers. What do we got here? A short black thingy and the silver thingy. Put those together. Short black and silver slotted tube. Tube. And then on top of the tube, insert the red. And then put the little cappy on. Ooh. And then drop it. All right. And it wants these on the 4 corners. All right. That leaves us with this. I don't know if that's spares or something else. Guess we'll find out. Okay, so there's 4 holes in the corners that are still open. Those right there. So plug these in. Doink the mic after each one. Is that locked? That one is locked. No. Ooh, reaching over the mic. Yoink. He's getting crazy, folks. Alright, there's that. Alright, and these are spare parts. Or something I forgot. Probably not something I forgot. It works. It isn't falling apart yet, so I think we're good. Alright, let's put this in the spares bag. I see your cats have taught you to be a very good dropper. Try not to drop too much stuff. Let's move you over here. Oh, bags 4 and 2 of the hoses. I think they gave you a spare hose. There are 3. Alright, so we got 2 of the hose. And then our bags 4. Which, this being the, oh yeah, wow, we are way late for saying this, but if you're just joining, make sure you're live if you want to keep up. But yeah, since this is my first big build, I did learn that when it says bag 4, it means bags 4. Never knew the center wheels stayed straight. I wonder why that is. I'm guessing just because they don't really need to turn. So if they just keep them straight, I'm guessing it's just less complications, less weight. Like they spin, you know, like for driving, but as far as I know, they are there only as basically idlers for, I guess, weight support. I don't believe they actually drive. Is that a steering wheel? That's a steering wheel. Okay. Alright. Bags. Oh, no. Damn. One more. Jeez, one more there. 2.4 gigahertz is chock full of random crap. Oh, interrupt. Yeah, 2.4 gigahertz is a freaking mess. Absolute disaster. Alright. First things first. First things first. Where's your shit at? I'm not kidding. I got a crap on deck that could choke a donkey. I got that and a light gray flicky. It's a light gray. Oh, a light gray one. It looks like a blue one. Okay. Put that here. That goes. Can you see what I'm doing here? Okay. Like right here with the red thing. Goes right next to the red thing. Okay. Page 196, step 304. Short blue, weird light gray. Is it light gray? It's light gray. That's light gray. 3 furthers. 1 and a short blue. And this goes, this locks these 2 together. Car. So, yeah, that's it. Okay. Short single light gray. That just fills this hole. All right. Click. One short black, 2 long blue, and a big L. Light gray, looks like. There's a little L. Where's an L? Besides that one. Alright, we went through this last time where sometimes you just don't see the piece. That's a white. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's a white. Oh, okay. Scruff Dog, tell us your war stories in between steps. Remind us of the times before when life was simple. Dude, how old do you fucking think I am? There's no technical difference between CDMA and GSM carriers any more than the age of 4G and 5G. Yeah. And yeah, I know what you mean by war stories. I don't know, like, it's kind of hard to just come up with some stuff. I mean, people always ask, what's the coolest thing you worked on? It's really not what you work on. Like, everything's just a piece of equipment for the most part. But I have worked on stuff that I can't talk about for the military, which is funny because I've also gotten able to touch one of the Air Force Ones because I was working in a garage thing right across the hangar from it at Andrews Air Force Base, and I had to pee. So they went, oh, yeah, there's no bathroom in this building. Security guard took me over there, and I went, like walked into the hangar. I'm like, oh. He went, yeah, it's right over there. I went, okay. So I started to walk like way around the plane, and he's like, oh, you can just like cut under it if like a wing or whatever you want. I'm like, I just looked at him. I was like, can I touch it? He went, yeah, man, that's cool. I'm watching. I went, oh, cool. So I got to touch one of the Air Force Ones. So I mean, that's pretty cool. And that's stuff like that. Like, or, at when I was working at the DC Convention Center all the time, the boss down there for Aramark, which is like the cleaning company, for the holiday, for like Thanksgiving, and that is a weird looking white piece. For Thanksgiving and Christmas, he would get all the employees like turkeys. And since I worked on his equipment, he like every year he'd come find me, he'd be like, hey man, I got your turkey. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like the first time I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, I get everybody turkeys. I'm like, dude, all I do is work on your shit like every once in a while. But he was like, nah, man, you take care of us, take care of you. Like, that's cool. So, take care of each other. And then like no shit, like a few years later, after I did him some favors, he did me some favors. Next, he got me tickets to an Orioles game. Got was like fifth row seating at a baseball game. Like that was cool. Yeah. It's not what you work on, it's who you meet and like just the places you get to go. And sometimes it's just as stupid as like the cool tools you gotta buy or whatever. Like we were sitting here today talking about different cameras, like scopes and thermal cameras and all that stuff. Like the one guy has the Snapple, like the Booyah Snapple in one. We got a lot of pieces on this one. We got one of these. When we were looking at that, we're like, that's all right, but it's kind of dark. And it doesn't have awesome resolution. I didn't have my P2 Pro with me because it was, attached to the computer. But I showed some pictures and some videos. But now they want to see it, so I'm going to I'll take it into work. But I'll make sure it's here for Saturday for our Verta woofles and thermo woofles. All right, short gray. So we got 2 short blues, a short black, short gray axle, long red joint. 3 honky twofers. What the fuck is that? Like a weird strut. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, okay. One of these gray, almost looks like a piston head or strut end. And a gray one. All right. I think that's everything there. So we're gonna plug that into there. That rolled away. Don't do that. No, I did not end up as best band. No. Actually haven't talked to that particular gentleman in many years. Well, well, I guess it's been 3 or 4 years, just because, like, I'm in a different territory now, and he's moved on, like, he's gotten, like, promoted way up the chain. Like, I think he's, like, regional. I think he's a regional guy now. Plug these in. This gets the short black one, right? Yep, and that plugs into here. Ooh, and we got something going on here. Oh, these are just different parts of a kind of a U-joint. So that goes in there. In that direction. These connect. Oh, that's really. Oh, it's like a. You can select click, click, click. So you can select the position that you want it to be 90. And they want you to take the gray one and cram it. Cram it right up there. All right. And it's got a little bit of a motion to it too. All right, turn it over and around. Oh, where's the first piece? Okay, and now we go back to the piece, like an hour ago, and snap those together. So now we have what looks like a fire hose. Two short black pieces. Let's go right there. Right there. And a bunch of pieces. A white top. There's clear stuff in here. How do they differentiate clear? Let me skip forward to see if there's something special they do for clear stuff to make sure I'm not. I feel like that would be kind of towards the end, like you're adding all the lights and stuff. One second, folks. Just want to make sure we're good to go here. Like, I don't know if they're going to have something that, like, pointing at it that says clear. Oh, no, actually, in the detail, you can see it's transparent. Okay, I just have to pay attention to the detail. All right. Okay, so now we need two white pieces. Yep. Two white buttons. One white, looks like an old school, one of those weird square brick things. Yeah. Not what I was thinking. Okay. Where is it? Square, but with a round hole. There it is. One of these little one-fers with a round hole. Ooh, donk. In it. Okay, this actually has a transparent piece right here. Okay. So it's a little hard to tell, but it's not too bad to see. Alright. So we take the transparent piece, put the white block on. Oh, no. That's a gray one. My bad. Missed a block. Dark gray single piece. I think that's dark gray. There's the light gray, light gray. Must be light gray. We'll go with that. Okay, yeah, 'cause there's no dark gray version of these. Okay. So that, then the two white buttons. Click like one moment, please. Click, 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 click. Dances with Aardvarks. Good evening. Alright, so we got this like a little blicky thing with the clear dude on the bottom. And we're going to do that. This one here with clear thing pointed in the same direction as the red fire hose looking thing. And now we're doing a slightly different one. So we got a gray, a clear single blicky, white button. Yep, that is white and not transparent. White button. A white one of these round and a gray one of those round. I feel like I just saw it, damn it. Oh, I already had it. Derp. One of the hoses. And a gray strut end socket looking thing. This. Yep, this thing. Alright. Alright, gray thing goes on the clear brick. Then we get a single white button. Then we have this squishy hose looking adapter. And we have a hose. And a white piece. White piece on top. So now we got that. And this wobble wobble. That goes on the other two pokey bits. Wobble wobble. Alright. So there's our wobble wobble. And let's see. Two ball ends. There's one there. One there. Two white small wedges. Wow, these are tiny. Okay. Two of these looking things. Is that one? Nope. These, the ones with the cross, with the axle sockets. One there, and nope. And nope, nope. There we go. Two long reds and two short reds. Alright. That goes in there. That fills that there. That socket goes in the other side. Ooh, and then the wedge goes over here. Buzzing. We need two of these. And yoink. And these go wobble, wobble, wobble. Away from the red thing. Right down the middle, right down the middle. Okay. I need 7 white. And that locks all this stuff together on the bottom. Make sure everything stays squish. Alright, we need a gray round thingy. Looks like this. One of those, a white wheel, satellite dish looking thing. Something that looks round and gray. Yep, just a round gray stick through there. All right, let's snap that in first. Oh wait, no, this is I need a bigger white one. Looks like. Oh, is that transparent? What round things are around in here? Oh, there is a transparent one. Look at that. Yeah, okay. Alright, alright. Wink. Okay, so you get this weird thing. Make it look like a umbrella, apparently. And this goes... Really? Is that gonna lock in there? Oh, yeah, it is. Alright, that goes like right there. Just doing its thing. Doing its thing. We need a 7 long and 2 strut end looking things. White. One there and 7 long white. Pop these in here. Okay, let's see. Short gray, one off gray. That is a white button, not a clear button. Looks like a white slotted tube. White slotted tube. 3 white strut ends. One long blue. 2 milli, 100 milliamps won't blow clear an earth wire holding on by a single strand, which an actual earth fault would. Let's get these on here. And this one, like up at an angle, add the white thingy. Aim your slot to the side, I guess, just in case that matters. Install the gray filler. That was a good snap. Nice ass. Good snap. Snap-a-lappin'. Put that in there. Now we got that going on. Alright, we need a short gray. I have no idea. Looks like a chicken leg. Yep. Whatever this chicken leg looking thing is. A white slotted tube. Alright, come on. White tube. White tube. Oh, there it is. It's always like in another piece or something. And a short black. Yes. Alright, so we take the white tube, insert that, put that in there, put the gray thing in the other end, and then the chicken leg in the gray thing. So now we have like a chicken leg bat, space bat. That plugs in right at the same hole as the pivot. That was like a Q-tip. 2 short blacks. Put them next to the pivoty bit. Oh, there's a clear blue one too. A couple of those. Crack the neck. We are on page 208, step 323. grab a white T as opposed to Mr. T, who is not a white T. Snap that in. And now we take this whole thing and plop it onto the red dude with this like this. They have that up at 45 degrees. I don't know how much that matters, but we'll go with it. And snap that on in. There we go. Hold on, there's a little something more to this. Let's see. We want that. I'm going to turn it like this. Kick it up. Alright, so you want to apparently do... Ow. Something just bite me? Nope. So apparently you want to swivel it around, pick it up, and do this. And actually have that hose drawn in the front in case that matters. No, but then when you put it on the truck, it's just not like that at all. That actually turns up like that. And there's like a kind of a technical reference here on where to plug it in, which is over here. Make sure you can see the little blue dude sticking out right there. That's all we're tacking into right on the bottom hole of the T with the chicken wing facing backwards. I guess we'll be getting some sort of control for the wobble wobble wobble. Alright. Alright. Okay, now they want us to hear my cat's going at it. Turn this way. Oh yeah, okay, so you got that T. So you got the T right in there. Pick the whole thing up. So you lock the other end into the gray tab here. Oop. Try not to break it. And then the wobble wobble. Let's see, this gets turned kind of down and then over. I want you to grab one of these little lollipop deals. And that gets plugged into the little gray guy you plugged in earlier. So thread that through the hose and plug it into there. Like so. Ooh. There you go, there's a better view. Like that, just run it down on the outside of this little nipple-y thing and then just across and plug it into the gray one-up that you plugged in earlier. Oh, there's a spiral thing. That's going to be cool. Spiral. Wow, I totally missed like at the 5 o'clock toast. I need to like set up reminders or like some kind of seizure flashy screen thing. I'll just combine them at 5:20 for the 4:20 toast, which I'll probably forget, but I'll try not to. All right, we need a slightly angled honky and a short blue. Plug in. Let's see, plug in the cross or the axle. And we need a short black and another slightly bent white honky. I now monitor public chat at the same time to see if I am blocked. I have many accounts. I am gearing up. You going to war or something? Like, he will keep repeating that message about chat sounds until Scruff sees it. What chat sounds? Wumpa wumpa? I think all phone hold music should be replaced with Scruff's random narration like this wobble 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 instead of the blip sound Comcast uses. Yeah, I can see you being on hold for an hour just listening to me going wobble 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 wobble. I mean, I guess I could change it up a little bit like wobble 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 wobble
Wobble, wobble, wobble.
wobble wobble wobble. I mean, like, suppose we could mess around with that. And drop that. Plug that in there. Get a weird twofer. Plug that into the. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, the other end. Plug that in there. And a weird looking white strut end thing. It's like a double axle deal. Whoa, where are you going, bud? Cats are going crazy. Plug that in next to the blue so that the axle is parallel with everything. Two short black. Yellow axle. And the twofer, round weird twofer. Honky style. I'm sorry, those are short blues, not blacks. Alright. Stuff that in now. They are opposite of each other. And this and the axle that goes here. And that plugs in like that. So now you have a pivoty bit. Alright, that weird, like, kind of block is like a part of a block. And a white single block with axle hole. So you slide these right over. Just like that. Kind of makes a weird blocky looking thing. All right, two more of those square blocks with axle hole. Ow. Go. And put them right on there. With the other ones. A flat 3-fer with nubs. There we go. Flat white 3-fer with nubs. And the other angled, like, kind of block. Okay, that is now a cap. And then these snap together. Nice click. Alright, now we get unfinished 3. Cover that block we just clicked, and then the finished yeah, okay. Is it? Yeah. And then to finish this end off, just snap that big flat piece on there, and now it's time for stickers. Sticker 1 and sticker 12. What's up, Lock Watcher? Didn't quite miss it. Oh, she's got wheels now. She does have wheels now. Let's see. Number 1 goes like that, right? Yes. Okay. Sticker number 1 goes on that big flat top. Actually got it kind of straight. It was 1 and 12, JPL. Alright, so now we have those stickers. Horribly out of focus, because autofocus is off. That would be nice, because if I get that, like one of my cell phones for the main front camera, then I can put this camera for like the woofle or like the advanced camera stuff and have a slightly better camera for extracurricular activities. But we'll see how they look. Grab some coffee. It's 4:20, 5:20. So yeah, I'm gonna do a coffee and cannabis toast. Here's to you guys for and gals and everyone for hanging out this evening. So cheers to y'all. And look, I'm all the way back here and you can still hear me. Holy shit. It's a microphone. I'm learning the microphone business here. I'm not quite ready to buy a $300 Shure, was that a SM7B or whatever it is? $399.99. I'll stick with my $40 microphone for now. Though it is a nice sounding microphone. Well, anything Shure is a good sounding microphone. All right. All right, let's see. So, white weird thingy, the axle strut ends. Two of the slightly bendy bits. Rewirable fuses, nice. Haven't seen one of them in a very long time, personally. Alright, here's all these bits and pieces. So we need to basically build what we did earlier. I guess this one's going to be slightly different since they didn't just throw a 2x thing at you. That in there. Twofer. Strut end. Parallel. Oh, okay, and then this goes on here. So that's kind of like the mirror image of it, I guess. Bam. So now we got this joint going on. All right, two short blues. And a weird twofer. Round twofer. There we go. Fill the twofer. Alright, and plug it in, plug it in. That way. Okay. Now they need to come out with the, God damn, what the hell they call the thing that, the fucking, the tug thing that landed this thing? Why do I keep forgetting the name of it? I build them all the time in fucking Kerbal. Oh, the sky crane. I would love to see a sky crane, like if you've never watched the video of the Perseverance landing on Mars, it is freaking amazing because you get to see the sky crane, the thing that actually lowers it down, and it looks like you are, no joke, watching a fucking science fiction movie when they showed a video of the sky crane lowering it and then just flying off to clear it. It like almost blew my mind. It was like watching science fiction, the way it was carried off. If you've never watched that, I highly recommend it, especially if you're just any kind of a technical person. It is very impressive to watch. Where the hell did they want this? Oh, okay, that's weird. All right, kind of make a little bit of room here. You move the tube over. Oh, jeez. Wow, this thing is getting bigger and bigger and just gonna be running into this microphone all night. It's getting taller too. I really gotta sort out this microphone. Alright, so it wants to plug into these holes, like these inset holes, with the skinny part facing back. Just noisy and noisy, noisy. Snap in, please. this is just a regular round snap. Yeah, there it goes. Just was not happy about snapping in. Why is it? It feels slightly stressed. Alright, they just push out to the maximum. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, let me move this over. Try not to decimate the microphone. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having something like up there so that it came like up there, like way up higher, so that like it actually came down as opposed to coming upwards to me. Hold on, I'm gonna grab coffee. We have had 60 views so far. Not bad for a chill ass Lego stream. Alright, we need a gray weird axe, collared axle. And I have no idea what that white thing is. Looks like goggles or something. There it is. Let's ping that around. Alright, let's see. Put that down in there like that. Oh, okay, that plugs into these two with the antenna looking thing on the inside. Make sure you drop it at least once. Alright. Next page, page 218, instruction 342. Two dark gray, black Chevy looking wheels. Okay, yeah, they almost look like Chevy wheels or something. Oh, those go on the thingy. All right, those go on the piece you just stuck on. Can you see that? Yeah, barely, but yeah. So put those on. Don't put them all the way down, because then you'll be cramming it against another piece, just enough to get them on there. At least according to the picture and according to like actual clearance. Yeah. So like on this, the top of at the end of the axle is flush with, god damn, sorry. The top of the axle is flush with the inside edge of the black wheel looking thing. Alright, we got a clear, round, flat blicky that I just pinged onto the floor. Of course, because it's clear. Yep. Landed on my junk. We are good to go. Alright, two-piece round black, short red. Alright, so this goes on here. And the red piece plugs into the back. And this goes underneath that in the one available hole. Just kind of hangs down, I guess. Less than 50 pages, by the way. Two short reds. And the gold thing. The gold 4-bit frame thingy. These plug into the... There's two holes in the side of the chassis right here. The red bits plug into those two holes. I would turn it up, but I'm guaranteeing you I will crash that microphone. This thing is getting big. Alright, and then the gold thing plugs in next to it in line with the booty. Looks like a license plate frame. Oh, and there's another one. Two more of these. I guess that's on the other side. That is on the other side. I guess you can kind of see it. What I'm doing here. Yeah. So the gold thingies just accent the booty. It's like clear red, a clear round, flat, a short red, and a round black twofer. That's flat. Where's that? There's one. And a short red. Do the same thing you did to the other side. Just hang that on down. Click. Alright, the other hose. Which is on guard duty, and it looks like it did actually save a piece. The other hose, a short gray thingy, and one of the lollipop looking dudes. Dark gray, I believe they are. That's a straight piece. There it is. So through the hose. Oh, you need two of the ball ends. Okay. Shove that through one of the hose ends. And into the gray. Something like that, if you can see. And then the other end, just, let's see, they have it like this. Ooh, easy killer. That's all round and shit. What the fuck? French the toast. Alright, where does this thing want to go? Alright. Headphone warning, I'm moving the Rover. It actually does spin really well like that in spin mode. Like, it really wants to actually spin and hold its, like, hold the spin. That's cool. Alright, so this wants to be like that. This plugs in right here. And this blue guy. And then runs back to this empty hole back here. Just right over top of everything, looks like. Alright. As long as it doesn't get in the way of the suspension. Maybe that's how the picture has it. Yeah, right through there. Right past there, just kind of laying on stuff. Yeah, that's cool. Alright. Alright. Then we shall proceed. Alright, 4 short reds and 4 of the black buttons with the design. What was it? 4 short reds. Back here, everybody. No hiding under the other monitor. Only a couple of those pieces will fit, but that'll be the important pieces, of course. Alright, plug these in. Guess we're getting ready to fill some holes, folks. Alright. Alright, let's see. We have... looks like these two here. One up in this corner. Oh, that wasn't and a patterned top. There's a patterned top. And this corner. All right. All right. Some old school looking white four-way. Look at that. Old school. One of these thingies and one of these. Kind of old school. I think these are pretty old school, aren't they? I feel like I've seen these. A textured black cap and the smooth gray stick. No, I saw another one. There it is. Yeah, it had those in Lego Technic in the late 70s. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought those were still pretty old school for that particular brick. All right, so now we have this thing. Weird bendy 90 thing right there. Oh, no, not this one. This one, the one with all the fucking blickies. Snap that right now. Old school twofer. You know, the ones that you can never fucking separate from anything. Two there. Another one there. So double stack those. So you're at 2/3 a height of a full block. And then get the other weird 90-degree female thing. And we have this. Alright, twofer with holes. This goes, let's see if that's that way. This goes right here. Very old school brick. The old 2x1. Goes on the front. And we have sticker. We have sticker number 7. What's up? It's like a multicolored camera light looking thing. That goes on the old school white brick right above the textured black cap, like Sue. We only have 2 stickers left, 4 and 8, that are the actual name stickers. Ow. Ooh, all right. All right, now that we have that, we need to cap this with a square flat center. Come on. There. One of those blickers. All right, now we set it sideways. Grab these 2 whites. Put the finished one on the top. Well, near the cool stuff. And the other one just underneath that. And 2 wedgies. Oh, no, I'm sorry. You don't stack them like that. Put that on the bottom and then put this on top of it. Like that. Then you put your wedges on. And you get a finished module. Alright. And this goes... That's not very... okay, it goes back here with these two blue ones sticking up. That goes on the outer holes. Okay, so this just kind of fills in that corner. And reach underneath. Do not expect your wheels to support the weight. You will be sadly disappointed. Alright. The steering wheel and some weird black 90-degree axle thingy. Steering wheel, weird 90-degree axle looking thingy. Is that it? Yeah, it's in another piece. Love that shit. Alright, stick that through there. A black cap. Or gold. Little pivot point looking thing. Tiny Mama's going crazy. This goes in the front. Oh, this plug, no. Oh, okay, this attaches to this little twofer guy up here. That's like all by itself. Alright. Yeah. So that does that. Alright. Page 230. See the long black thingy. Two short gray. 4 flat clear buttons. Alright. Apply all 4 buttons to the 4 nubs. And your 2 gray thingies go on the ends. This goes underneath the movie arm thing. Hold on, let's see which one's that. It goes underneath the moving arm. Yeah. Sounds like headlights, I guess. Long gray tube or blicky joint thing. Well, that goes up underneath the gears that don't turn anything yet, right in the corner, right there. Ooh. Hold on. That's supposed to pivot because everything just turned. All right. Good. Yeah, like right there in the corner. You're kind of locking in a couple pieces when you do that, so be careful. All right, still works. All right, now I got to put some pieces together here. Gold stuff and a sticker. Oh, yeah, that's right. We have one. We have one more probe-looking, Kerbal probe-looking sticker. All right, gold-looking telescope thingy, looking blicky. Gold axle stick. Tube. Some weird flat gray thing. There it is. Okay. Four by 4 round cap. Black strut end. Short black joint. All right. tube and strut. Plug in the short black into the strut, the weird gray thing into the other part of the short black. So now you got this thing. And then on the opposite of the weird gray thing, stick your gold stick into the black hole. And then your gold telescope looking thing. And take your flat piece, and the last gold sticker, which looks like a Kerbal probe, which is obviously like the Kerbal version is based on the real shit. So that's all of the gold stickers, and that goes right on top of the flat 4 thing. Like so. And this goes on this blue bit that is sticking up, and they have the hose looking thing kind of pointed towards the back, so we'll just kind of put it on in that general direction. Although you can pivot everything, like the little probe looking dish. Alright, back that up, grab the big black gear. A long black axle-y looking thing. And a gray, light gray button. Alright, that goes through the axle. Black axle through the gear. Oh, wait. Gotta put that spacer on the axle thing first. And then up into the gear. A weird black cross thing, or dark gray, okay. That goes with the gray spacer into it. And we need a short gray axle and the horseshoe looking piece. Apparently it looks like there's 2 of these. One of these horseshoe looking brackety bits. There. Ooh, and the gear goes into the brackety bits. And then the axle goes through. They make it look like it should go all the way through. Yep. So now you have like, kind of see that. Now you got to do kind of the same thing on the other side. Another short gray axle, another clampy, brackety looking bit, and what looks like half a universal joint. Nope. No, okay, just a strut end, looks like. Yeah. All right, let's do that. So twin that up. The little bracket things that straddle the gear. Spins freely-ish. Oh, I'm sorry. When you put this one in, you have to install the strut end in there. So let me push this out with another axle. So you actually have to get this in there, facing sideways. Like that. All right, grab another one of those weird. Did you know, Lockwatcher asked, did you know that the chopper Has a postage stamped size piece of the original right flyer hooked to it. Yes. So a portion of the right flyer flew to and on Mars. Yes, I was aware of that. And that is awesome. That is a great place to put a piece of the flag. Or a piece of the wing. Now, when I first heard it, I thought that was pretty cool. All right, short, weird red axle into the strut end looking thing. Click. We are 25 pages away. And pretty much just these pieces. All right, we need 3 for gray, 2 for black. Short. Oh, there it is. 2 for black. Damn. Keep getting worried. That there. That there. So you got that little pivot joint. This goes like that. Okay. All right, a short black and a 5er. We're actually going into the gear. Looks like the gear should be kept at 90 degrees. Like to the rest of it. That kind of looks like... Ooh, why did this separate? That's weird. Alright, so let's plug this in. Alright. And you got a piece of the axle sticking up. So between that piece you just put in and a piece of the axle, that goes. So now you got that. 2 long blue. Yes, there's no Kevin there yet, Christian. But we're working on it for you, buddy. Don't worry. Your 2 long blues go into that. And a weird gray tube. Okay. That just plugs into the bottom blue piece. And this goes on the moving bit. Alright, so let's get that poked back out. This piece here. They show it out about that much. And we got a red one on the run. Let's see. Alright, with it facing this gray piece, the end of this gray piece is what's going into the blue tab on the movie bit. Plug up into it. There we go. So now when we move this, all that moves now as much as it can. I think that's it right there. Yeah. All right. Now we need a long capped axle right there. Ooh, we get to use the spiral bit. And a gray gear right there, dark gray gear. So this goes in all the way to the bottom. Okay. So on the black clampy bits that go around the gear, and you got the gray bits that are over here on the piece that moves but nothing's attached to, well, we're sticking this axle set through that. So the twisty gear, the spiral gear, goes in between the two black clampy bits and actually meshes with this gear. And then that whole bit slides in. When you're threading, I mean, you're literally threading 5 pieces together with this axle. So you get the top gray bracket, black clampy bit, spiral piece, the other black clampy bits, and then the bottom gray brackets. And push it all the way down. And it locks into the gears from the other stuff. So what's that do for us? Oh, no shit. So now we got side to side. As you can see. Can you see? Yeah. And up and down. Nice. That's cool. That's cool. Lego nerds are awesome. I come up with stuff like this. That's great. All right. We are on step 380. A short gray spacer bitty. Oh, and that just goes on the bottom of what we just put in as a, I guess, you know, kind of the cap. Lock that in. Crack the shit out your knuckles. All right, 5 dark gray right here. And that is locking. Oh, okay. So the little gear with the long light gray axle that's right here, push that axle up so that it's flush with the bottom. So now you have these 2 blues and the gray axle all in a line, and then snap them together with the 5-piece. 5-piece nugget. There we go. So now we have top and bottom support. That's good. And then in this page, it demonstrates, you know, the left and right and the up and down. Sweet. So now we gotta, I guess we're building whatever we're putting on that. That would be an arm. All right. Our absolute last 2 stickers are going on the arms. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, just one. This would be sticker 4, which is the Perseverance sticker. Put that right down the length of this. This is going to be fun. See if I can do this without just totally... Ah. Oh, come on. There we go. Turns into 2 hours of me putting stickers on. All right. There's our Perseverance sticker. Now we get 2 short black. Let's get these down away from there. And these go on the 2nd and 4th from the ends. Now, weird, this, is it that? Yeah, this weird gray thingy with a Spider-Man looking logo on the back. A light gray frying pan. Black or a dark gray spacer, smooth spacer. in a long blue. So the Spider-Man logo goes into the frying pan. All right, so that's one of those pick your positions. I'm guessing that is going to be the support from arm to arm. Let's see. Stick your blue straight up and through. Oh, it's even got a little icon to... Can you see that? Right there's a little ear icon, like you will hear it snap, and you do. Like something just rolled away. Oh. Well, okay, now this goes on to here. Short blue, long red, and a rear view mirror looking thing. Looks like it's dark gray. Oh, yeah. Oh, big old ball joint thing. All right. Big old balls. So take your big old balls. Insert the red collar first. And snap the blue in. Gravity tester. It is 6 o'clock. 1 second. Let me snap this baby in here. Alright, so we're holding it like that. We're putting this right in the end. We're trying. There we go. Snap that. Set that down and let's do a toast. It is, what, 6 o'clock here? Yep. Coming up on 2 hours and we're doing pretty good. What do we want to toast to? Okay. Toast to Ukraine and to Kevin of Isle of Man. Slava Ukraini and Kevin Kevin Cheers. I need more pot. I'm almost done this fuse. This has been around for like a week and a half or something. Almost done this. It's nice that it actually has like a little window. A lot of these disposables don't have the windows, so you don't know when you're running out until you suck in like burnt coil. It's like, I guess we're fucking done. All right. All right. It's got this weird looking piece. It almost, is there a clear tube? Oh no, okay, that's why this, like these are the kind, you can kind of see how they're like faded colored, but it's because it's like a shiny silver tube, not just gray or dark gray. It's actually like shiny. So I guess that's their chrome depiction. So we take the silver slotted tube, put a little small gray insert, and then a plain black button. And do that twice. Twice is nice. Industrial large residential uses 12208. The building that where I work, the shop they have, was originally a coat hanger factory. So you want to talk about having all the available voltages and all the available current. This thing has its own like semi-substation out back. Great for running all the, we have tons of industrial chargers and lifts and riser, like electric lifts. Like we actually have one lift where you drive I think it'll hold up to an 8,000 pound forklift, and you can just raise the whole thing up so you can like walk under it like a car and shit. And I'm doing it. I'm looking at the camera, even though you're there. But we have lots of electricity at our shop. All right, this long feller. We wants this to be. Oh, wait a minute. Am I missing something? It wants something there. Where was? Oh, okay. I did miss a step. All right. Well, first let's. It has it right about there. We have a little, just a little filler right there. Missed that, but I saw it in the pictures. That's good. Okay, now we take this other one, snap it right in between the gray and the blue. See where this is going. Surprised they didn't have me put the sticker on it first. Oh, that's the next step. Oh, they want me to swing this around to make sure I'm putting the stickers on properly. I get that. That's cool. All right, so we're going to. It almost like doesn't feel right, but it is very clicky. All right. Now we put the other sticker on with them lined up. Yep. Okay, let's try this again. Ooh, good start. Almost had it. Almost had it. Almost had it. There you go. So I kind of held the very end of it with the tip of my fingernail, and then I was able to just kind of pull it a little, set it down, and then just rub it flat. That looked pretty good. It's a little off center, but that's okay. You can see it's a little too far that way, but I mean, that's fine. We're not actually sending this to Mars, so if the sticker's a little bit off, I think we'll be okay. All right, and now we attach the, let's open the arm back up. It wants the ball down. About like that, looks like. I just like to kind of keep it pretty close to the picture. And those snap right onto these dudes. Nice. All right. More to build, playtime later. All right. Next, we have quite a contraption. Okay. Gray axle, black joint, like union, I guess I should say. There it is. Okay, now the arm is kind of in the way. Let me turn this, pivot. Insert. Tab A, slot B. Small gray. Whatever the fuck. Oh, some weird forfer thing. Alright, put small gray onto the axle. Looks like it's all the way down. And put the weird four-thing gray thing on the axle. You get like a little bit of something whoop, like that. Grab a big old gear. Weird red axle. Short blue. Hit your microphone. Alright, take your blicky. Put the weird red axle in. And the other side, put the blue one. And put this in, blue in first. Blue in and up top. And then stack your gears. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5. 2 short black. Oop, sorry. Wants this one to be 90 degrees from where I had it. Boom. I almost need like to get a 90-degree XLR adapter for where are we at? For like that bit. Like if that was a 90-degree, that would be gravy. That's mostly what I hit is that end right there. All right, put this last one on here. Two long gray. I'm only seeing one. There's blue. One of these. Where is... It's not that one. That's a different thing. I hope I didn't use this in a spot where I was supposed to use that. That's definitely two of these. I'm not seeing it like in another piece. Okay, let's see. Did it get kicked around? No. Is anything on the floor? Like, I wouldn't think I'd actually be shorted a piece. Just wondering if I used the wrong, like something wrong somewhere else. Like right there. Is that the other? No. Where are pieces like this? There's only a couple of gray pieces like this. Pick this up and take a look to make sure I didn't put one of those in the wrong spot. Let's see, I built that piece there, that, and that. Those pieces, that there. Put all those together. I think I would have noticed. I mean, there's only one of those. Those are in there. Those are good. That piece there. So I got a feeling it's going to be like one of that locks in something. Like this. Is that the right piece right there? Let's see. Because that would be the other one. Let's see. That is way back. Okay, where are we at? We are on page 247. Sorry, folks. I think I found the error. Let's go. Yep, there it is. Okay, so right here on this little pivot piece, I stuck the wrong one. It was supposed to be a light gray piece to lock in the bottom of that pivot. And now we're good to go. At least I didn't totally destroy the mic when I hit it that time. All right. Crisis averted. Page 247. All right, now let's see. We are on step 399. Insert your grays. Scruff demands a quality build. I don't demand a quality build. I just don't like. I wouldn't like when stuff comes up short like that. It doesn't like. I wouldn't expect that from like Lego. Like I know they mass produce the shit out of these things, so they they should. I know they have their methods down, as it were. All right, we need a threefer on the blue, opposite the other piece that's sticking out. And now we need a bunch of pieces. All right, we're building a sub-assembly. Short red weird axle. Long black two axle. Yeah, it is an actual axle. Dark gray elbow. One short black. One strut end looking thing. The little clevis looking deal. Little pivot joint. And the weird threefer. There's a cat hair right there. Okay. Take the elbow or the 90, put the short black. And the gray or the red in the bottom. Oh, we have a weird thing up here. Okay, hold this piece like that. Stick the axle down. Stick this piece backwards to it. But don't push it all the way down, apparently. Where the hell does that go? I'm not seeing where the strut end goes. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Okay, I got it. All right. So we have this piece here and this piece here. The red goes into the bottom here. Oh yeah, they can only snap together one way. One's an axle and one's a round snappy bits. They just got to be the correct distance apart. There we go. And this goes here. All right, and this big thing. So that little strut end blicky goes on the red. Looks like we want to hold it like that when we do it. Oh, it does pivot. Yes, that doesn't actually matter. Okay. But we'll put it on that way. Let's see what they want to do now, because we got to get something to hold this on, because it just falls off. Okay, two short blacks, two long blues, and this weird 3x3. All right, the blues go in this end. Blacks go in this end. Boom. Two short grays go up top. One in the center and one, if the grays or the blacks are facing you, then one in the center and one to the left. And then two reds opposite of each other. Like so. Two threefers, all right, on either end. Lock it down. Bam. Ah, these fucking evil pieces. The dreaded 1x1 skinny. Pretty much, I'm pretty sure I would say that in most kids' collections, every single one of these has a butter knife dent on it. All right, and this wedgie deal, which I've seen that in other pieces. Like a stepped wedge. Plug those together to make a bigger wedge. And like so. With the fat bit towards the center. All right, 2 clear flat buttons. It's these 2 weird angledy black bits. Put them together like, or that's like blue, dark, like really, really dark blue. Put those on there like bug eyes. And plug those into the red holes. There we go. And this goes with this. So hold this like that. This goes. What? Oh, okay, that goes like that. Okay, so this, I had it like that. If you can see that, it actually goes up here. All right, now this snaps in to those 2 pieces, the gray and the black. There we go. Now we have this sub-assembly. All right, page 252. A bunch of pieces. We have our little wannabe satellite dish, flat 1 by 1, 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. Brr. 1 clear button. Oh, I'm sorry, 1 blue button. That does have a blue tint to it. A skinny gray spacer. Dark gray weird twofer. And a yellow axle. Alright, what are we doing here, folks? Let's see. Yellow axle, gray piece goes dead center. Plug that into the dark gray twofer thing. Looks like a foot. Alright, with the tab pointing away from you and the nubs pointing towards you, push those all the way down. I was supposed to grab a second one that I didn't see. So now we have that. Put your flat piece to link those 2 together. Put your not quite satellite dish one backwards, like as if it were a satellite dish, and then your blue button on the top. And this goes into our subassembly. Off the tab that's hanging out, this goes, yellow goes into that, with the blue lights facing out and all the way up. Then grab your ball thing. If it hasn't rolled away, you got a white ball, and that caps off the boop. Caps everything together. That does not pivot. Okay. And this goes, let's see, with the white thing facing the side. This little clevis looking thing snaps into the ball, with the blue thing that way and the gold rod and the blicky nipples sticking down. Here, I'll hold it sideways. Nice snap. All right, cool. Well, it's holding some weight there. What? Got that suspension working already. All right. All right, we are less than 10 pages. I think are we done? I think that was it. Yeah. Oh, the rest of the pages are just demonstrations. So that was it. So we have our spare pieces, which we have a lot. That's cool. Hey. So we are done, everybody. Holy crap. Let me clean this up. I'll move the microphone out of the way and we'll get a better view of what we got going on here. Keep the extra pieces separate. Let me just go through this real quick, make sure, see if I'm not missing a feature. Let's move this in. And I'll hold it up to the main camera as well. So see, that's snapped in. It's letting us know to, you know, turn this. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, I guess you can kind of tell that's coming up. And sideways. And yeah, like, I guess you could kind of get these motorized if you really wanted to. So that doesn't go really much past 90 degrees. It kind of hangs up a little bit, but that's cool. And then we got, let's see. So that showed that. What is this? Okay, that shows twisting the other knob. So we know how to twist our knobs. Yeah. Oh, it actually shows you how to tuck it in for like how it landed. So you take this, turn it sideways, and then just apparently that bends. Oh, no, yeah, no, it's not supposed to. I don't think so. Looks like something's supposed to bend. Maybe I'll have to look that up. Because I just unsnapped something when I tried to turn that over. Or, oh, is that where it bends up here? Is that, no? It's supposed to? Don't. Was that something else I put together wrong? No, that's right. How the fuck? Oh, no. Okay. No, actually, you're supposed to pull this pin part of the way out. The one that's like right underneath it, the light gray one, and then it just folds. And then... let's see. This goes all the way sideways. Oop. This goes down. This comes in. God, that's just like, feels like it's just going to explode. This ball's up. Which is the sideways. That's up and down, sideways. Oh, it actually rests on, it's supposed to rest on that. That's like its little catch. So let's raise it up, back out, raise it up, back in, down, and this snaps one more time, and then this somehow turns. Oh, and this pivots on the ball. So that's how it shipped. That's how it shipped. Was everything tucked in like that? Okay. And then there's stars and sparkles. And then it gets into, you can do some like augmented reality stuff with it. Like, I'll take a look, I'll check it out. If it's something that is like feasible to show you, I will, but I'll look at it first. And here is pictures of the real, oh yeah, that's where I had it right, and the Lego in the profile view. I'd say that's pretty cool. So there's the real, oh. Way out of focus. I forgot about that. All right, let's put the manual out of the way. All right, I'm going to lift the microphone. Actually, I'm going to switch camera views. I managed to stay the course. Well done, Scruff. Congratulations. Thank you, Osborne. See y'all later. Or we'll see you later. I'm going to switch camera views here. Are you serious? It did it. It just really just do that. Let's try that again without the crop. Oh, here, let me slide that over and then I'll fix the crop. There we go. All right, let's see here. Let me move this back. And let me unfold this thing again for us to take a look. Snap that. God. That like that? It likes to be like that. Okay, that's like that. Oh, right, because that's like the thing that goes into like the soil or something. Stand that up, lock that pin, face the mast cam forward. Seems like the chicken wing just kind of faces back. And that's that. Everything is where it should be. All right, let me pick this thing up. All right. It's pretty big. Oh, there we go. Like I have bananas, but like it's bigger than like just the body is bigger than a banana. Oop. There's the mast can. And you can see the suspension actually works. Like it has legitimate suspension on it. That is awesome. That is great. This thing is cool. Can't wait to get the lighting kit for it just to see where they do what they do with the lights. And then if it's not awesome enough, then I'll add some lights while we're at it. So I guess I do have some plans for this as far as where it's going to go, but I'll share those plans once they're done. Because I got to find something. The only other thing that would be like if the ultimate build was if they had a way to make it so like this unfolded like it did when like I'm pretty sure that's just about the area, that square hole. I'm pretty sure that's just about where it pooped out the Ingenuity once it was on there. But I understand that's a little complex for a model this size. All right. Does it blow fire? It does not blow fire yet. Thank you, Rifleman. Shit, I guess let's celebrate with a toast and a vape. It is 6:30, and fuck it, we'll do a thermowoofle since fire was mentioned. Yeah, I don't even, do I have any coffee left? Not much. Well, now it's empty. All right, so I'm gonna have some tea. This is blueberry. Has Lego made a kit of the James Webb? I don't think so, but if they do, I will end up getting it. Oh, side note, space news. Besides Ingenuity making Flight 59 to a record 20 meters and 66 feet. If you're not familiar, which I wasn't totally familiar, if you haven't heard of the OSIRIS-REx mission, they took and designed this probe that's basically a fucking pogo stick. They fired it at a asteroid that they said was, seemed, as far as they were concerned, was like from the beginning, so they could kind of measure some shit on it. So this thing is like, it deployed, it went to this asteroid. They flung it out there in like 2016. It finally got there. It orbited the thing like tons of times and mapping the shit out of the asteroid to find spots, like visual mapping, radar mapping, to find spots for this thing to land. And it had a pogo stick on it. And when it was finally ready, it came down. As soon as the pad on the bottom hit, it blew out nitrogen because the pad was actually this container. It did a nitrogen blast that scared up a bunch of dust and blew a bunch of shit into this like pogo pad, like on the bottom, which is also a container. Closed all the doors. It messed with it, and it actually got it into a like a heat shield container, like looks like the thermal bottom of like when we're playing Kerbal. And it's still attached to the satellite, and then the satellite started heading home. Well, the satellite's almost home. It's 4 days away. It was launched in 2016, and now it's on its way back, and it's going to fire off and poop out the capsule that has the asteroid rock stuff on it. And apparently it's going to land, I believe it was in Utah on the 24th. So kind of keep an eye out for that. It's not necessarily Mars, but it's pretty cool. I watched an explanation of the whole mission, and like it was a pretty cool mission. Some things happened they weren't expecting. Like they thought the asteroid was kind of just a rock with boulders. Well, it turns out it's kind of just they went to bounce what they thought was going to be kind of like a sit and a bounce, and it just went in. Like they literally thought it would just be like dust and hit rock, but it went in like 3 feet, or no, they said half a meter, so it'd be like 1.5 feet. So instead of just bouncing, it just went, and then it fired thrusters and all this cool shit. It was nice. But it was called Osiris Rex. And as soon as the thing's done spitting out this capsule, it doesn't have, as far as I know, it only has one return capsule. But as soon as it's done, they're going to fire it off to go map out another asteroid. It won't be able to get a sample, but it can map it out. They're going to start using it, I guess until it runs out of fuel to start mapping asteroids, because it did a very good job. Apparently at some points it was coming within just a few meters to test fire everything before it did the actual plunge and gather. But definitely check that out. Now in Starship, looks like Starship Part 2. Hopefully it won't Kerbal quite as much, but that's probably coming up within a few weeks. So that'll be more, maybe it'll make it to orbit this time, and maybe it'll just explode again. But it seems like they're actually trying a little harder this time. Let's go with a Thermo Woofle, and then we'll get ready to wrap it up. And I will be back Saturday night after Clive. All right. Woofle. And one more. There we go. Wee. All right, where's that? That's there. That's there. Do not slam the microphone with the butane. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We have woofled. We have assembled our piece. I'll actually go back to Woofle Cam. So we have finished our sets, and as soon as I get the lighting for it, what I'll probably do is the next time I do a Lego build, obviously it'll be the space station behind me. Oh, that's right, you can kind of see me up there. Oh, and I don't have the crap turned on, so that actually works out better. Let's see, what if I do this? Does that change over there? Well, let's do that. So, have I ever seen the Andromeda Strain movie? I don't remember. I think I have it. I think I may have seen it a long time ago, but I don't remember for sure. But if it's good, I can grab it. What are they hoping to find in the rock samples? I guess what the hell's in there. Besides that, I guess they want to see what they considered early galaxy material. So it has plot elements like space rock selection space rock sample collection. Nice to hear you don't have the crab turtles. Micro aliens. All right. Yeah. So I will be back. Oh, right. I'm going to build a space station next. Whenever I get back to Legos, it'll be a couple weeks or whatever, a few weeks. Because I'm going to, the next Wednesday stream, I'll do is going to be with like horror, mazy, weirdy, like spooky, creepy, whatever video games. But when I get back to Legos, I will do the space station, and then once the space station's done, I'll have a maybe do it on a quick Saturday night or a quick Wednesday. Well, actually, no, it'll probably take a couple hours to do, so it'll end up being its own Wednesday thing of just putting the lights on both kits. Um, yes, that is a good hamster toaster. So as far as this goes, we are done. Next week, well, this weekend I'll be on Saturday. I'm just going to do Saturday nights after Clive. Instead of every other, I'll do every other Wednesday and then every Saturday. That's going to be looks like probably my new schedule. That way I'm not doing a stream on Saturday and then Sunday because like I could use a weekend, you know what I mean? So we will, continue our conversation on Saturday evening, approximately 5:30 Eastern. And then I'll see you after that, everybody. Glad everyone seemed to enjoy it. Wow, there are still like 19, 20 people here. Good deal. And let me switch back over here real quick for the not so awkward ending. Where is that button? There is that button. All right, everybody. You all have a good evening, and thank you for stopping by and hanging out, clicking buttons, all that good stuff. And I will see everyone on Saturday. Good night, good evening, and see you later in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.